Welcome to Amplifying Leadership and Tip Thursday with myself, Tara Lehman, a partner, coach, and consultant at Twin Life Coaching and Business Services, of which Amplifying Leadership is a division. I hope to bring you some valuable information or a key takeaway you can use to build, enhance, or grow your leadership skills. Today, we are going to talk about our learning and development, and of course, of our team as well as discuss the 70-20-10 learning model that you may have already heard about, which is a principle that takes us through learning and development. First and foremost, as we remember, learning and development of ourselves and our team is key to ensuring we can constantly develop and keep up with our ever-changing world, and maybe even legislation or other things that your business or your team has and is facing that is a major change. It could be also cultural at your work culture. It could be something that's coming from outside being brought in. Maybe you're changing markets. Whatever that is, we need to learn and grow and keep ourselves developed in order to keep ahead of things like change, for example. So you may or may not have heard of the 70-20-10 learning model. I'm not going to go into detail because after all, this is just a quick tip Thursday for you, but I do want to explain it a little bit. It is a process that a lot of companies don't use, but should consider, because there's different ways that we all learn in order to help us grow and not make as many mistakes, those types of things. And it's great for everybody, including you. Yes, you are leaders. So there's three parts to it, obviously, 70%, 20%, and 10%. So let's start with the big one, the 20%. We learn from things like hands-on, the performing of the actual tasks that we do, and from our experiences from the past or day-to-day. When somebody is starting a new job, for example, maybe they've been promoted or hired, on-the-job training is key. We want to make sure they know how to do it by watching somebody else, and that is part of the 70%. But another big part is doing the actual tasks themselves, because this is how we learn from the mistakes we make. And remember, mistakes can be transformational. They are not necessarily bad things, and sometimes they may be, but we can still learn and develop from them. So even as leaders, if you are needing to grow in that 70%, it could be that you are taking on a new task, a new market, a new manager, a new leader, a new board of directors, a new process. Whatever that is, you're going to learn that as you practice, basically, hands-on, or just the experiences. The 20% is things like mentorship and coaching to help you understand where you can learn and grow. It even comes from feedback. Yes, remember, I hope you remember previous episodes with guests, as well as maybe a tip, is that I do believe in feedback. I believe in, as leaders, we need to ask others for feedback on our leadership. How are we doing? What can we improve upon? And you're going to learn a lot of that through mentorship, coaching, and of course, the feedback. So that's 20%. So now we have 90% of our learning and developing done. What's the other 10%? The other 10% is more about traditional learning. So think courses, like traditional courses where maybe you go to a college or a university to an online course. Maybe it's YouTube videos or other videos that you like to watch from your favorite leaders, podcasts or books. So this is more about that traditional learning, as I like to call it. So the 100% is 70% of the actual doing, 20% of mentoring, coaching, and feedback, 10% of traditional learning. Traditional learning can also come from books. If I did forget to mention that, I do want to bring that up because I am an avid reader of a lot of books and I really enjoy the learning I get from them. There's lots of information online about this model, and I'm only, like I said, covering the very basics and as a point of view from myself. They're all great. All three are perfect for learning, and the actual performance, like I said, is the best, but you also need those complementary things to go along with it. All right, that's our tip for today. If you are wanting to develop your skills, or perhaps you want to join a supportive leadership community, then please visit amplifyingleadership.ca, a Twin Life coaching and business services division. On there, you can also find information about all of our courses and events happening as well. Until next time, please be safe and be an amazing leader or leader to be.